Welcome to this lesson on simplifying square roots using perfect square factors. In this video, we will learn how to break down complex numbers inside a radical sign into simpler terms. This is a fundamental skill in algebra that will help you solve more advanced equations later on. We will focus on a specific method that uses the product property of square roots. Before we begin simplifying, we need to know our key ingredients, perfect squares. A perfect square is a number you get when you multiply a whole number by itself. For example, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, and so on. The numbers 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, and so on are the ones you need to look out for. Memorizing the first 10 or 12 perfect squares will make this process much faster for you. Here is the golden rule we will be using, the product property of square roots. This rule states that the square root of a product, say a times b, is equal to the square root of a multiplied by the square root of b. This means we can split a single square root into two separate square roots multiplied together. For instance, the square root of 36 can be seen as the square root of 4 times the square root of 9. So, what is our strategy? When you have a non-perfect square inside a radical, you want to find two factors that multiply to make that number. But here is the catch. One of those factors must be a perfect square. Once you find that perfect square factor, you split the radical into two parts, and then simplify the part that is the perfect square. This leaves you with a whole number multiplied by a smaller radical. Let's try an example with the square root of 12. First, list the factors of 12. We have 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 4 times 3. We look for the pair that contains a perfect square. 4 is a perfect square. So, we rewrite the square root of 12 as the square root of 4 times the square root of 3. Since the square root of 4 is simply 2, our final answer is 2 times the square root of 3. Let's look at another example, the square root of 45. We can factor 45 into 1 and 45, or 3 and 15, or 5 and 9. Do you see a perfect square in any of those pairs? Yes, 9 is a perfect square. So we split 45 into 9 and 5. We write it as the square root of 9 times the square root of 5. The square root of 9 becomes 3. The 5 stays inside the radical. Our answer is 3 times the square root of 5. Now here is a common trap to avoid, especially with larger numbers like 72. 72 has many factors. You might spot that 9 times 8 is 72, and 9 is a perfect square. But if you use 9, you get 3 times the square root of 8. The problem is, 8 can still be simplified further because it has a factor of 4. This creates extra work. The secret is to always look for the largest perfect square factor possible. Let's do 72 the best way. If we look at the factors again, we see that 36 times 2 is also 72. 36 is a much larger perfect square than 9. So, we rewrite the square root of 72 as the square root of 36 times the square root of 2. The square root of 36 is exactly 6, so we immediately get our final answer, 6 times the square root of 2. Always check for larger squares first. Let's recap the steps to ensure you get it right every time. First, find factors of the number inside the radical. Second, and most importantly, identify the largest perfect square among those factors. Third, use the product rule to split the radical. Fourth, simplify the perfect square into a whole number. And finally, keep the remaining non-perfect factor inside the radical sign. Thank you for watching this lesson on simplifying square roots. With a little practice, identifying perfect square factors will become second nature. Remember to memorize your squares and always aim for the largest factor to keep your work simple. See you in the next video.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.